This is one of the biggest challenges of filming with your smartphone. You're not able to see yourself when you're recording, and you have to rely on weird solutions to be able to monitor your screen. But what if I told you there's a simple $65 little solution from SmallRig that solves this issue perfectly? Let's talk about it. So whenever you're trying to record videos with your phone, the tendency is to want to use the front-facing selfie camera because it's obviously easier to see yourself and your composition. You can make sure you look all pretty and whatnot. But the issue with this is the front-facing camera is never as good of quality as using that rear-facing camera. But this is the issue, right? It's like if I were to use the rear-facing camera, yeah, the image is going to look better technically, but this is what I see. I just see my sandmark case, and I have no idea if my composition is actually proper and my exposure is correct and my autofocus is actually focusing on my face and not something in the background. These are all issues when you're trying to use that rear-facing camera. Now, there are some other solutions I have tried to use in the past, like these selfie mirrors that you can attach to a hot shoe of some sort of tripod mount, and then you position the mirror so that you can see your cell phone screen. But the issue with these are they almost always have like a little metal bar right in the center of the mirror, right where your face should be in the reflection. So it never really worked perfectly for me. The other solution I do like to use is my Apple Watch. So if you're an iPhone user, you can use your Apple Watch to monitor your video signal and also control your camera and hit record and stop recording. So I do love that solution, but the screen on the Apple Watch is so tiny, and it's like a $200 or $300 solution to get an Apple Watch. So this is where SmallRig has made this solution that I really like. It's this SmallRig wireless video monitor for smartphones, and it works for both Android and iOS devices. Now, there are other companies who make similar products to this, but I personally have always trusted SmallRig, and I've used their stuff for years, and so has the entire Think Media team. So we tend to trust what SmallRig produces, and this has been a great solution. And what I love about the SmallRig one in particular is it actually comes in a kit variant where you get this awesome vlog style handle and cell phone holder as well. So you have an entire kit for that $65 price. I would pay 65 bucks just for this little monitor itself, but it's nice that you get the entire kit for that price. So connecting the monitor to your phone is actually super easy to do, and I'll show you how to do it right here on my iPhone. So with the iPhone, all you're gonna do is open up your camera app and then turn on your SmallRig monitor right here. And then you're able to scan the QR code that pops up on the home screen of the monitor. And then you'll just select the monitor as the network that you're gonna connect your phone to. And then you'll wanna swipe down from the top of your phone and select screen mirroring, and then just select right there, screen mirror to the SmallRig monitor. And that's the entire setup process. It only takes about 30 seconds to get your phone connected to the monitor, and now you have a second display that you can use for a variety of purposes. One of the cool things about this monitor is there's actually a really strong magnet on the back of the monitor that you can use to attach to phones or phone cases that have MagSafe compatibility. So this is great. It just pops right on the back of your smartphone, and now you have a display on the back of your cell phone device, and you can still use that rear camera while recording videos, and you don't have to worry about what your composition looks like because you can actually see it. Now, this mini tabletop tripod is not the greatest and most heavy-duty tripod in the world, but again, it's only supposed to hold your phone and this monitor. There actually is a magnet on the back of the unit as well, so you can attach the monitor in multiple ways and just configure it to your liking. I will say, this is not a very tall extension rod at all, so you definitely will have to put this on an elevated surface if you want to use it to record yourself. So if you're sitting down, you'll want to put it on a table that's about waist height, and if you're standing up, you'll need it on an even higher surface. Something like a kitchen tabletop might work to get it at the right eye line. Overall though, it is really nice that this comes included for that $65 because I truly would pay 65 bucks just for the monitor. So who do we think this kit is for? I think first and foremost, it's for new YouTubers who are just starting out and you're using your phone as your main content production tool. So if you're not somebody who already has a camera with a flip screen and you want to use your phone and maximize the quality, it's great to use that rear camera, and it's super helpful to be able to see yourself while you're recording. So this is an awesome tool for you. Additionally, if you're a social media creator who creates vertical content, or you want to add things like shorts or reels or TikTok videos to your content workflow, this is a great option to be able to record vertically while using the rear camera and still be able to see yourself. And finally, I think there's actually a pretty good use case for any sort of working professional who uses their phone as a content creation tool. So educators, people who do Zoom calls or coaching calls, and you use your cell phone as your recording device. It is nice because you don't have to attach this to the back of the phone. You actually can have this a lot closer to you. Let's say I had my cell phone about 10 feet away to get a wider shot of my studio space. I could use this as a wireless video monitor and have this closer to my desk setup or in my hand somewhere so I can view my composition and make sure it's correct without needing it to be attached to the cell phone. Some downsides you might want to be aware of with the SmallRig monitor are it is definitely not the brightest monitor. There is a little brightness indicator right here, so you can turn up the brightness as bright as you want it to be, but even still it's not that bright, so it's not going to be the greatest thing to use outdoors potentially. Secondly, there is a little bit of latency or lag, so you will see, like I'll show you a video clip here where I'm playing a YouTube video on my phone and you can see that it lags just a little bit behind my cell phone in terms of when these cuts are happening. You can see it's just a few frames behind, so that's something you want to be aware of, as well as if I start moving the phone around a ton, sometimes the signal will drop out for a few frames. So it's not going to be like a perfect monitor where you get every single frame of video captured, but overall it's a great and affordable tool to improve your compositions and your workflow, especially for those of you who want to use those rear cameras. If you do want to check out this SmallRig monitor kit, we'll link it down in the description below. And if you want to check out some other smartphone accessories for YouTube and content creators, we'll link one here at this end card that you can check out, and we'll see you in the next video.